Hello and welcome to VollGazzRacing Season 5, Division 1 here at Phillip Island. So it's the opening round, new riders, returning riders, different bikes, different teams. Big name that's not here is Ike. Poleman unfortunately couldn't make it today, as well as missing ATOG. But yeah, Champion is not here. He got first and second in every single race last season, so it's time for the guys to, it's very important. Whoever the championship contenders are going to be, make the best use of this situation. So we just wait for a few riders to load their setups and tyres. Right, they are all ready, so let's get round one underway. So it will be Nelson on pole deck. Vulture's not here for the opening round too, so he's also missing out on the chance to beat Ike after his disastrous season last season. So we go. Under a Craignator in second. Common moves third. Badly on its go. Sire, Adam and Oxid all have double long lap penalties for jumping the start, but we are underway. This is now into turn one. It's going to be Fadley who leads into turn one. Oh my lord, there's a crash with a KTM. And Suzuki, that's Sire and Nelson, who are out of the race. Well, not out of the race, but race winning hopes are probably gone. So it is Fadley leading the way. Adam in second, even though he's got a long lap penalty. Cammy in third, with Jack Berman in fourth. You got Craignator fifth, Howling in sixth, Oxid in seventh, Nelson eighth. Oh, Nelson's gone down again. Oh, it's been a crash. It's been multiple crashes here. That is 4 riders currently down. Adam's just remaining upright. It's absolute chaos at the moment, but Fadley's out and away. Cammy's in second in his return to the league. Craignator in third, looking for a podium on his debut for the Petronas Yamaha squad after being with Monster last season. You got Nelson in fourth, so we've got both Nelsons on KTMs. That's definitely not going to be complicated to explain. Can't wait for 2 Nelsons to race against each other. That'll be exciting. But anyways, we end the first lap of the race. It is Fadley who leads on board his Pramac Ducati. Cammy in second, Craig in third, Nelson in fourth, Oxid in fifth despite the 2 long laps he must take. Howling is sixth on his Aprilia, with Jack Berman in seventh, Adam in eighth, Sire in ninth, and Nelson, who is out of the race, in 10th. Oh my lag. As now we go into the Honda hairpin for the second time, sorry. Oxid does not decide to take the long lap route. And Craignator running a little bit wider, Nelson goes into third place. Fadley's just got a 9/10 gap now, just won it, so Fadley's got medium, Cammy's got medium, medium, and a medium. So all these 5 have got mediums on. What's Howling got? He's also got the medium. Suzuki, that's Jack Berman's got the medium. Adam is running the hard. Sire is running medium. Yeah, and Nelson is out of the race. So disastrous start for Nelson. Poleman out of the race. So that'll be 10th place for him. Whoa. Right, so be aware there's been some glitches and stuff, so I'm gonna have to red flag it, unfortunately. So we'll restart the race in a bit, just wait for everybody to ready up. Oh yes, free. Right, so we've got a frames glitch, so we have to restart the lobby. That's sick, innit? Let's go. Oh, mouse never make our lives easy, do they? Excuse me. Right, we'll try again. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to do all the grid again. Oh, Ike's able to race now. This brings a whole new complexity to this race. Oh my god. So, leave that. Howling is at the bottom. Okay, this is correct for now. So it turns out IQ won't be losing any points at all. Well, losing chance on points anyway. Right, so just waiting for Oxford and then we are ready. Right, I believe this is everyone. So we're just missing Duck. Right, let's go again. 15 minutes later than normal. Let's see what happens this time.
Hello, we are joining you live.
And it is cloudy this time, so in the period of red flag the clouds have become more cloudy. And Oxid's disconnect. Oh my gosh, blooming game. So we're nearly all ready. Just waiting on Howling and Cammy and Saya. Right, let's go. To put the oxides out. It's really annoying that this has happened this has happened this way, but Ike on pole, Nelson second, and Craig Nater in third. New front row for this race. And we're off. No jump starts this time. Ike gets an absolute. No, he doesn't. It's the. Oh my god. Oh, for God's sake. Can this race just please go with peace? Right, we'll go again straight away because nothing resets. Alright, please. Can we just get past turn one? Can we just do a whole lap with nothing happening, please? Is that much to ask for? Alright, here we go. So watch out for the Ducati of Fadley. Ike with... Oh god, there's so much like here, but Ike's got away well off the front. Let's head into turn one. So it's Ike from Fadley, and then it's going to be Nelson. He's going to go around the outside. That was Howling going straight on into turn one. As Kami on the Tech 12 trying to go around the outside. You got the Suzuki of Silent going up the inside of Nelson, and he's through. As he now exit turn 2 and enter Stoner Corner. Oh my god, onto the grass goes Sayet. And Fadley's entered second place. Oh, Nelson's gone down. Oh no. Oh no. Say. Oh, why is all this have to happen? Is it really that hard to ask for? Just a clean first lap. Anyway, so Ike leads, Fadley in second. So it's a new contender for Ike. Sire is there in third, making a little bit of a mistake on the entry. Kami's in fourth, with Nelson in fifth, and then you got Nelson, his teammate, in eighth. So Ike goes round the final corner, and we got the Suzuki there trying to go under the Pramac bike. But oh no, Fadley's got off the track. He's come back onto the circuit, right in the path of the Tech Trois. Really should have just stayed on the left there. On the right. Oh, Sire's gone down. Sire's gone down. Oh no, it's all chaos in Ike. Just like last season, like the guys who potentially have the same pace as him are just crashing and getting like fight with each other, and Ike just goes away. But here we go about the KTMs. Here comes Nelson up the side of Kami. Contact between the pair as they now enter Siberia, and Nelson just holds off Kami as Kami goes into the back of the Red Bull KTM, and now Kami's under threat from Fadley, and you got Howling there approaching the Division 2 champion of last season. Nelson's doing somersault. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Nelson, who's also from the Division 2 last season. So he's the highest graduate, you could say, or graduate. So they go round the final corner, and they will soon start lap number 3. No surprise there, Ike saying the fastest lap of the race as they enter turn 1. Howling's gone down. I don't know how he's gone down, but I don't know whether he was aided or not, but he is down. And that could be his race over. As the two KTMs continue to brawl. Howling's gone down again. Oh, the Tech are getting very close. Don't really know what Howling's doing, just standing there. But look, there's Cammy on the inside of Nelson. Nelson's gone to the grass, and that's going to allow Cammy into second place. Into the hay shed they go. Around the long hay shed turn, as Howling has been black flagged. He's been stationary on the circuit. Fadley just can't get the front to stop sliding into them. Maybe that's with his tyre choice. So round the long left-handers they go, as they now start lap number 4. So the Tetrois leads the battle of the 2 KTMs. So let's see, so you got these 3 battling for second place. You've got Jack Berman just in the distance there in 5th, with Nelson a few more seconds back in 6th. The bike's flying everywhere on my screen. This is not ideal. Adam's gone down. Adam has crashed at turn 2. And now drops to 9th place. Cammy taking a somewhat defensive line. I really hope it's fine on their screen. And going through Siberia. I don't know why this is happening. I've absolutely no idea. It's crazy. Going round Siberia again. It's the into MG hairpin. Round turn number 11. And now the final corner. This is sort of almost impossible to talk over because I do not understand what's going on right now in front of me. Well, it's sure is some interesting racing, that's for sure. As I think Nelson's going to try to do the undercut on Cammy here. Yes, he is. Up the inside he goes. But Nelson, I don't know. Nelson's in front of Cammy as Cammy looks to go up the inside into turn 4, but Nelson holds him off. So Nelson's got back in front. To be fair, they've managed to close the gap to Ike. Nelson's setting the fastest lap of the race. And Nelson's trying to start closing the gap on Ike. This is very, very interesting. As they go down, oh my god, through MG. Why is this happening? It shouldn't be happening anyway. The gap's 1.4 seconds between the first 2 guys. They cross the line. How did it even know? Let's see what's going on with Nelson, eh? It's Nelson who seems to be stable. I say that, yeah, forget that. So he's currently in 6th place, trying to close in on Jack Berman. The problem is this track's so short and fast that gaining time's quite difficult. So 6th place, unless there's a mistake, 6th place might be the best you can hope for. Into the hairpin. through turn 1. When we cross the line, we will reach the halfway stage of this race. Nelson 1.3 seconds behind Aiki, so he's mounting on the pressure. Remember, he has come from Div 2. Excuse me. And this is very impressive considering that. Oh, and Saya's gone down. So, Saya, who was the main protagonist for Aiki, having an absolute stinker right now in 9th. It seems like Aiki's got 3 new contenders to deal with in this race. Because Aiki going from the Suzuki to the LCR Honda. So he's also got a new challenge in that as well. Round the H-shed, Nelson keeping a very nice tight line into MG. Aiki, he hardly makes mistakes. He could just be managing the tyre and controlling the pace. That's what he did last season. He will be fast on a straight line this season, but the difference will be he won't have the same corner speed. So he's probably going to have to just adapt his riding style a little bit to make the best of the Honda. As he goes round turn 2 and now into turn 3, Stoner corner, flat out, 5th gear. Maybe 6th depending on the gear ratio. And into the Honda hairpin. Still the gap 1.2, 1.3 seconds. The gap's under a second the gap. So in the fast stuff, the KTM's working a lot better than the Honda. As we now go into MG. To the cold conditions, the front tyre slides a lot, and you know you've got to be careful you don't have too cold of a front tyre because the front could just wash, as well as tyre wear as well. Nelson currently not close enough to get a slipstream. He just ran over the curb there, that might have cost him a little bit of time on the exit. So entering the second sector. Aiki's just keeping it nice and tight and all the way up. Was that a stop? No, I was just like, I mean, I wish all this lag wasn't going on because I could actually. It seems to be getting better as the race goes on. But the gap still under a second, so Nelson keeps applying the pressure. There won't be any new fastest laps of the race at this stage because the left side of the tyre is just completely gone. Not completely gone, but be very much so gone as Aiki goes flying into the van of whatever van there is. But yeah, some nice lag going on right now. Through turn 11, Aiki's managed to get the gap back up to over a second. As Cammy's starting to make his charge now. Closing in on his fellow KTM. With the aid of slipstream and also a bit of a tow. Has Cammy got something at the end of this race in terms of tyre wear? That's the only thing I can sort of think of. Because at this stage, just who's the best on the rear tyre? The front tyre shouldn't be too much of a problem. Nelson also starting to gain on Jack Berman. And into the hairpin they go. Nelson running a little bit wide. Cammy's looking to go up the inside, but he's not close enough to make any sort of move. So I think Cammy is the fastest rider on the track so far at this stage of the race. And he's going to be right in a slipstream with Nelson, so maybe if he can just set up... Oh, Adam's gone down again, but if he can just set up these two final corners, take a wide entry, set the bike up early, get the slipstream, we might be able to get past Nelson, but Nelson seems to get a good run. Cammy, but he's in the slipstream though, as they do front flips, the pair of them into turn one. Nelson takes the more defensive line, blocking Cammy from a way past, and you can see this is all causing the gap to get bigger and bigger as Nelson is forced to take different lines. Oh no. I don't know what's just happened there, but Cammy's gone down. I hope that wasn't lag related. But it seems like Nelson's been set free from pressure, but he has lost the gap to Ike. He's lost a second to what the gap was, so that might be race. I mean, it's not race over, but that it's definitely dented Nelson's chance at a debut win. But I'm pretty sure he will definitely take a debut podium. And Adam's got a long lap penalty as well to deal with. As Fadley's gone down to Hayshed as well as Sire. So that means Jack Berman's going to inherit third position. Nelson's now... No, Cammy's in fourth. So Cammy might still get a podium at the end of this. Fadley was doing so well and he just fouled the Hayshed and maybe hit the curb or the grass. But he's gone down, unfortunately. And Nelson's right there. So if Nelson's got the tyre, he could, in these last 3 laps, pull up a surprise third place after his disastrous start. So 3 laps to go for these 3 riders, who will get the final podium spot. Jack Berman on board the championship winning Suzuki of last season, going from Petronas to Suzuki. He has got Cammy, a vice champion from season 3, right on his tail, giving the maximum pressure. Into the Honda hairpin. Jack taking just a natural flowing line. Nelson's ran on. So that is Nelson's charge for the podium over. Just doing a little bit of a stoppie. Cammy's been able to get past Jack Berman, but Jack Berman fights back and retakes the position. But here comes Cammy. No way is he going to try into the Hayshed. It's going to be a mental guy to do that. Yeah, he did not. As we go through the Hayshed, Cammy's right on Jack's wheel. Maybe into OMG. No, Jack just taxing all the apexes in the world. Nelson's 1.4 behind Ike. I just don't think time's on his side, but it's a very impressive race from Nelson, that's for sure. Looks like Craig Gator might be able to hold on to a top 5 finish. Nelson's off the track. Nelson has gone off the track, but he's still in second place. So definitely Nelson's race over for the win unless Ike crashes. What a shame, but yeah, well, I think he'll still take well, no, it's still second place. He ain't gonna complain. As Jack Berman still tries his best to hold on to third place. Oh, Adam's gone down again. I wonder if Sire's got the pair of them are going down together. Absolute disaster for them. But Ike, he goes round the final corner for the penultimate time and will start the final lap of this race in first place. The place he knows best and loves. Nelson does spirals as he starts his final lap, and Jack Berman is in third on board the Suzuki. Can Cammy do anything about Jack, or will Jack hold on to take his debut podium with Suzuki on his debut ride for them? Into the Honda hairpin. I really wish I could tell what's going on right now. I think Jack's taking a little bit wide exit, but he's fine. He's holding on to position. Through Siberia he goes. He's just taking everything nice. No mistakes currently. Through turn 7, now into Hayshed. Can be able to take a little bit tighter to gain a little bit of time. Now into the Lucky Heights. Really, this is probably Cammy's last chance at overtaking into a corner. If not, just have to be a run to the line. Oh my god! Cammy and Jack have had a crash, and no, Jack's been screwed out of a podium, and it's going to be Craiginator who could get third, or maybe Nelson. I don't know who it's going to be. We have to see. Ike wheelies across the line to win the race. Cammy's gone. Nelson is second. And here goes Craiginator out the final corner, but Nelson's right there. He's right behind in the slipstream. And Nelson pulls alongside. And it's Craiginator who just holds on to third. Nelson to fourth, Fadley fifth, Jack Berman. I can't believe that. Finishes sixth, getting screwed out of a podium due to lag. I can't believe that. Sire will finish seventh on his debut for Suzuki. And Adam will finish 8th. So Ike takes first, Nelson second. Craiginator third, Nelson fourth, Fadley fifth, Jack sixth, Sire seventh, Adam 8th, and Howling in 9th. So we'll get started with the interviews. We'll go with Craiginator. So Craiginator, that was, well, I bet that was I can't even remember. I don't even know what happened with you in that race. You were just in, from my memory, you were just in 5th for like ages, and then all of a sudden, Cammy had a crash, and then I think he had a lag crash with Jack Berman out at Lucky Heights, sending both bikes flying everywhere, and you magically found yourself into 3rd place, and then you had Nelson right behind you.
I've crashed 10 times.
It's terrible. Towards the end of the race, obviously the last few laps, I was losing time on Nelson, and then he made a mistake somewhere, so I gained a few positions from people making the mistakes. And on the last lap, I thought Nelson was going to catch me due to tyre wear. I went with mediums because I forgot the weather was different. The first session we had sunny weather and it went to cold. So by the end of the race I had no tread left, but I'm just so happy I got on the podium. It's unfortunate Jack and Cammy had a collision, but I'm just really happy.
Yeah, so congratulations.
Thank you.
So this is not the way you want to get a podium, but it is a podium at the end of the day, so it's a good start. Right, so we will go with Nelson. So Nelson, you had well, I've got to say, it seemed like you had the strongest pace of everyone, but unfortunately just a little bit of battling and a couple of mistakes cost you the chance to have a go at Ike there. But very impressive debut in Division 1 and on the KTM, so congratulations on your 2nd place.
Well, I'm so happy, you cannot even imagine. But after all the struggle and first of all, in the free practice, I couldn't even be there because I had to work. And then in the qualifying, I couldn't put a lap in. So it was all a struggle, but I knew I had the pace. So I was just practicing on race pace the whole time, and it worked out. But the race, it was too many little mistakes that cost me fighting more with Ike, but I'm happy because it's my, it's after a debut in Division 2, and struggling there and finally getting a podium at the end of the season, and now here with the KTM, starting with the podium. Oof, I'm so happy you cannot even imagine.
Yeah. So congratulations, great race. Despite the little mistakes, maybe a little big mistake at turn two, really good job in second place, and hopefully you can go one better soon.
Man, thank you.
Right, so Ike has asked me to read his interview. He said he's still trying to get comfortable with the Honda with a good setup, and he was trying to give his best for today's race. So obviously Ike, right for going from Suzuki to Honda, quite a different bike, to an inline four to a V4, and as well the Honda just does not turn. It's a very aggressive bike compared to Suzuki's nice smooth nature, but still, despite all of his troubles, he's still got pole position and the race win. So Ike once again back on top. So that's been race 1, round 1 for the Division 1, Season 5. We will see you next Sunday for round